The U.S. military is also bringing food, water, and supplies to the U.S. Virgin Islands for people who cannot or do not want to leave their homes. One woman still on the island has strong ties to Detroit. She was supposed to be here last Friday for her daughter's wedding. Our Paula Tutman has been talking to her and her family in Detroit. And Paula, this is such an emotional time for everyone in that family.
Absolutely, because what we've all seen is that within a flash, an island paradise, rather, has become a desolate island. I mean, when you take a look at these videos, St. Thomas has been particularly hard hit. Today, the Red Cross actually told me it's working on mass distribution, but there is an access problem. Airfields and seaports are decimated, and getting help is a logistical challenge, and reliable communication, forget about it. After numerous attempts this morning, Kaylin's sister and aunt were able to speak briefly with her on a fragile connection established from our Local 4 studios.
Hi, Kaylin, how are you doing?
Getting harder and harder.
Hell in paradise. That is what Kaylin Risker-Foy is living each and every day in her recently adopted home of St. Thomas. With limited cell phone use, intermittent internet, and bits and pieces of Facebook messages, a picture of what life is like after Irma is emerging, and it is one of crisis.
When we stood in the line and they said that we have to come back every day and stand in the line, they were giving one meal pack per family and one bottle of water, not like a gallon, but a small bottle of water.
Kaylin is a well-known and nationally recognized activist and advocate for abused women. The founder and executive director of Sisters Acquiring Financial Empowerment, or SAFE.
People didn't even know if we were alive or dead in Detroit. They were putting us on the list of missing people. It was horrible.
She has spent a lifetime helping others and now is in desperate need of help herself. When Irma blew through, she was weathering the storm in her house on the Virgin Island with her new husband and her 15-year-old daughter.
We had to leave out in the storm to go downstairs, and as we were doing that, a piece of the roof hit me and my daughter in the head, and we ran down and we hid in the closet.
Today, it is an up-at-dawn struggle to survive. Kaylin, her daughter, and her husband, Paul, all sustained injuries. They can't get first aid. They need a tarp to cover their house. They need batteries, toilet paper. It's raining. She's bailing water out of her house like a sinking boat and pulling water from beneath her house for essentials.
I pulled water out of our cistern to wash, to bathe with, and to try to clean.
Yeah, I haven't even asked about mom and dad memorabilia.
Just everything is ruined.
I'm so sorry, Kaylin. I love you.
I love you too.
You know, you can hear that desperation in her voice and with her family. You know what? I reached out to both the Red Cross and FEMA, and right now there is simply no way to get personal items to anyone on any of these Caribbean islands. It's just physically not possible. They're just cut off. There is a way for people who know Kaylin or who have worked with her. There is a way to help her. I'm going to put a link on my Facebook page, Local 4 Paula Tutman. It's a link to her PayPal page so that you can make donations that can help her get back on her feet sooner. Karen, here's the catch. When the stores reopen.
That is when, oh gosh, there's so much time then obviously for her to try to get these necessities. Paula, I wonder for Kaylin, was there ever an option of her getting off the island, or was the storm just came so quick and obviously was so costly to leave?
You know what, she tried. She actually had a flight out for her daughter's wedding the Friday before Irma hit. She wasn't able to get out. And also remember, they're not in Ohio. They can't just go up the freeway. They've got to get off that island. It is not easier said or done.
Well, our heart goes out to her, of course, and we'll follow her story and also all the information on your Facebook page. Thank you, Paula.